All right, here we go. The camera is crooked, it's nighttime, so the lighting's gonna be off, all the things. But here I am with another haul video. Hey guys, it's Karen, Lavenderclothesline. And if this video seems especially crazy, I am always saying that, right? It is extra crazy. Between the holidays and all of the good craziness, yeah, I'm just jumping in and doing a haul video. As many of you know, my daughter Lisa, who edits my video, bought a house, and what a house it is. It's so cool. So she's going to be creating a channel that's crazy good news. And what else? I think it's going to be called A Girl in Her Work Boots, something like that. Lisa has a long history of doing construction and landscaping and traditionally men jobs. Does all of that make sense? And I am over the moon happy that she and her husband have bought a house. It's a little bit further from me, about 40 minutes, but not bad. And it is a fixer-upper. And if anybody can fix up a house, it's them too. They are on it. So they went to closing on Tuesday. Wednesday, we went to see the house. We already started ripping things out. I helped a little bit. It's mostly them. Thursday, we had Thanksgiving there. We just ate lasagna and meatballs, and then we did demolition, and they're already ripping stuff out. It is amazing, and I think the property is 1 3/4 acres. They've got big plans, and she is going to vlog or film the whole thing and put it on YouTube. So we are crazy excited. So that's part of the craziness of my life, you know, just adding that into the mix. And I think that's it. I had a really nice Thanksgiving, and I think I should have said that in the last video. Anyway, I am going to link Lisa's, what did I lose? I lost a light. I don't know. My whole chandelier just shut out. We're just going with the flow. Hopefully it's not going to start a fire. It's a very old chandelier that I love, but once in a while it kicks out. Yeah, so all craziness all the time. Welcome back to my channel. I sell full-time on eBay, OfferUp and Facebook. I got to stop saying OfferUp because I really haven't made a sale on OfferUp. But yeah, I earn a living this way, and this year has been especially up and down, but we are going forward. Today is a haul video, hard goods. I'm going to call this What in the World Did I Pick Up? Now, sometimes I say that, but this is the whole haul is that way. So my prior video was jewelry. I'm just making it up as I go along. Thanks so much for always giving me your words of encouragement. You guys are the best. I have the best followers on YouTube, and I so appreciate all of you. Some of you have been with me from the beginning, which is a full 1.5 years ago, and I really appreciate it. So, all right, without further ado, I'm just picking things up off the table. I know very little about this stuff. I'm going to share what I do know. I'll try to remember. I think most of this has price stickers on because I didn't even de-sticker anything because I've just been running. But let's get started, and we're just going to look at this crazy stuff and see what we think of it. I was going to say how something. I don't even know what to say about it. All right. I'm just grabbing stuff. First thing I saw sitting on the shelf was this amazing, very heavy copper. I'm going to call it a treasure chest. So this I found at Goodwill, $4.99, and it looks like it might have been hand done. Somebody handmade this, just a guess, but it looks that way, and it has initials, MB. So it could be Mellissa and Barry. If you guys are watching, I have a little copper chest for you. Mellissa is my daughter, Freshbloominclothing, and her husband's name is Barry or Bear. And yeah, this is what this looks like inside. Now, I think this is crazy good. I don't know what people would use it for. It almost has a little bit of a nice scent inside, like somebody stored like incense in it or something. It has a latch on each side. So do the latches work? Let's see if I can get this closed. Making sure this is in the shot. Okay, now I'm going to struggle with this on camera. Let me try that again. There we go. It does close. I just had it on wrong. So that is item number 1. I paid $4.99 for a solid copper metal box with somebody's initials on it. The next item up was actually the first item I found in the store. I got my cart, I was walking, and within 2 seconds I put this in my cart. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. This is a wire basket. It's vintage. And the reason I loved it is I used to have a glass bowl that was just beautiful. And the bowl sat in a French wire basket. I don't know what else to call these. But when I saw this, I thought bread basket, but I think it's so nicely done. So it looks like it is definitely vintage. I would imagine the wire is brass. I could be wrong about that. I paid $1.99 for it, and I thought it was just pretty. Really, really pretty. So that's why I picked it up. All right. Okay, it's gonna get weird. Ready? Ready, ready? I am in a mood today. We have this owl, and I'm pretty sure that he is, I'm thinking onyx again. I don't know my stone, so it's either a marble or an onyx. I paid $1.99 for him. The thing about him though is he does have ear damage. This ear had broken off and somebody used horrible glue to glue it on, but I don't think I can get that off. And this ear is just the very, very tip is chipped, but I thought he was good. I really liked him. And very heavy, kind of a paperweight, and owls are very, very loved. His eyes feel like glass to me. They could be plastic, but they're not the normal plastic eyes. They're like special plastic eyes. All right, and he is like a pink and yellow. So I'm guessing marble. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. All right, what else? I found a pewter engraved Victorian shoe. It's not a toothpick holder, too tall for a toothpick holder. Let's see if it says anything. It's made in India. What would we put in a Victorian shoe on a shelf? I guess a little air plant. You know, it could be a planter for something small. Maybe fireplace matches, the bigger matches. That might be an idea. $2.99. But look how good that is. Isn't that good? I love all the vintage stuff. All right, so we did the owl, we did the boot. What else are we talking about? Next thing up, you would think that I would learn to pass on these things, but I loved the aesthetic of this. Two kind of unmarked Asian vases or vases. Now, a lot of times these are, I'm going to put one down, these are a dime a dozen. And I thought this one was especially good, the way that this is decorated. The gold paint is textured, it is raised. Now this could be like it was sold in a 5 and 10, you know, they're definitely older, but I don't know. I don't think they're like Ming Dynasty, you know, Oriental vases. I don't think it's like museum quality, but look how good these are. Beautiful. And I paid $1.99 each, and we have something falling out of them. It looks like lavender. Hey, hey, lavender seeds falling out. Either that or some kind of grasses or something, some kind of little seeds. Somebody must have had like plumy stuff coming out of it. I love the coloring on these. Really, really pretty. All right, next up on the shelf in my cart, I saw this little compact sitting. The minute I saw it, I knew it was better quality. When you start looking at a lot of stuff, a lot of tchotchkes, a lot of whatever in thrift stores, I always have so much dust flying around. Your eye just knows after a while. This is Robert somebody. Robert? Oh dear, Robert, who are you? And you know, I knew this too. Let me get a magnifying glass. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Robert Lee Morris, compact. You can look up Robert Lee Morris. It's a good name. I don't know what else he makes. I kind of think he makes jewelry. I could be wrong about that. Maybe picture frames. I don't think this metal is like sterling silver or any of that. I think it's just like a chrome finish. But one of the few telltale signs that I could tell it was not like Dollar Tree or something, there's a magnet here and there's a magnet here. When you start seeing details like that, you know the company cares. So when you close it, it stays closed. Really pretty. As you could see, I paid the $2.99. Did I hold that right? $2.99, and I'm guessing $25. That's just a guess. All right, you guys don't mind if I'm crazy today, do you? I'm just like not doing anything sane. All right, next I picked up a Peruvian dried gourd. Does it rattle? It does. Can you hear the seeds? And I recently really started looking at gourds. I do see these in the thrift store once in a while. And I recently picked up a birdhouse one that had an autumn pattern. It had like acorns and leaves on it. And I thought, this is all carved. So I said absolutely yes to this. Now it is missing the stem. But I mean, how hard is it to find a gourd stem and kind of glue it on there? So I said, yeah, I'll take that. $1.99. And on the bottom it has a little sticker, Peru. Peru something. Where's the magnifying glass? Let's see what Peru says. Peru Tesoros. Okay, Peru Tesoros. I don't know what Tesoros is. Probably the company or maybe the city. See, I got nothing. All right, so that is that item. Okay, this one I know what it is. Yay, a biscuit tin. Now, a lot of times biscuit tins don't bring a lot of money. What people do want to know is if the graphic is printed right on the tin or if it's a paper applied. I know that is interesting to people, but look at the graphic on this. I'm going to get out of the shot so you guys can see. Beautiful. And I'm not even going to try it's shortbread cookies. No, I don't think this is especially old, but I thought it was very pretty and I paid 99 cents for it. I'm looking for a date. If there's a 1998, made in USA. Very pretty. So for 99 cents, I might be able to get 12, 13 bucks for it. Super easy to list, and that's why I picked it up. You know, this was a shopping trip where sometimes where I feel a little bit like, I don't want to say burnt out because I never feel burnt out, but like where I've worked really hard, I will take a day and do thrifting and just put whatever I want in the cart. Let me tell you what fun that is. Because when you have to be on your game, when you're doing this for a living, you have to keep thinking, okay, I'm buying it at this price, this is the profit, how long will this take? You got all those thoughts. But when you just grab a cart and go up and down the aisles in a store and just put stuff in, so fun, so fun. You would think I'd be sick of it, but nope, I love doing it. All right, next up were these two pieces. So kind of like a redware, or I'm going to say a terracotta clay, a cup and a, let's see what this is. I didn't even take the tape off to check that it wasn't cracked. That's a mistake on my part. Always check that your items don't have cracks. Always take the tape off. This is my thinking. If you go into a thrift store and you're their customer and they tape something closed, you have the right to take the tape off because you're spending your hard-earned money to buy the thing. And if there's no returns, you know how many times I've gotten the top off at home and there's a crack underneath that you could tell had been there? So I kind of feel tricked. So now I always untape it. I don't care whether they want me to or not, but my Goodwills they're all good. So pretty much all my thrift stores are good about that. Community Aid gets a little cranky, but I say, hey, this item is $10. What if it's cracked? But yeah, so there's that. So it has a jar with a lid, and it's got the tiniest of marking. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any kind of detail. And the cup. And what did I pay for these two? I think I paid $2. So I said yes to those. All right, what shall we talk about next? All right, I'm going to grab a really crazy item. I'm not sure what this is for. I guess it's decor. Hang on. All right, so I bought a vintage, there's cobwebs on it, a vintage hanging bird cage. I don't think it's a bird cage. I think he just put flowers in there, and you can see the prior owner put moss in there. They must have had like a bird's nest in there. But the thing I loved about this is look at the feet on this thing. Duck feet. Come on, how good is that? I think the whole thing is brass. Oh, it's marked. Made in India. Fabrique en Inde. That's probably not how to say it in French. But you know what's even better than this? I bought two of them. Okay, so what do I think people are going to do with this? I don't know. Somebody who loves ducks, or I guess a little bird's nest, a little bird scene. Not sure. But as you can see, I paid $2.99 for them, so $3 a piece. I'm going to sell them together, and I'm going to want probably $65 for the two minimum. I think they're that good. That's just my judgment. They're my duck feet bird cages, and that's what I want for them. All right, what else? I found an alligator. Now he's just made out of like plastic or something. He's not real taxidermy. Yeah, just like a resin plastic. I paid $3 for him, but I don't know, I thought he was really good. I thought somebody would want him. I think he has a very realistic look, and he kind of, to me, didn't look like a toy, you know? So I thought, okay, that would be really cool, sitting on like a library shelf or, you know, something like that where somebody, a study, a man cave, lots of terms come to mind. So I said yes to, I think he might be a crocodile. I know crocodile and alligators, you can tell the difference between their snout. So I'm going to say an alligator has a blunter snout and a crocodile pointier. Is that right? Leave a comment down below if you know the difference between alligators and crocodiles. And no cheating, no Googling, and then giving me the whole Wikipedia thing. If you guys leave comments, it's got to be your own knowledge, okay? All right. So yeah, just looking at the inside of his mouth, very detailed. His tongue even has like taste buds. All right, I told you I was crazy today. I think because I had sleep. You know, I took off yesterday for Thanksgiving. Like I said, we went to Lisa's house, a couple of us, and we ate meatballs and lasagna and bread and desserts, and then we all did demo, and it was just such a fun day. And then I came home ready for this. I actually laid on the couch and watched, what did I watch last night? Survivor. I am so addicted to any kind of television show that it's kind of like a survival situation where it's a competition, whether it's The Amazing Race or it's the Alone show on History Channel. And now I jumped into it in the middle. I'm going to have to start from the beginning, but I am watching Survivor. And I'm always late to the party, but yeah, really great. So I was laying on the couch and I didn't need to eat another thing. I probably finished off the magic cookie bars because there's that. And then I went to bed early and I slept really well. And I did have to ship out this morning, but it wasn't bad. It was like 10 things and most of it was clothing. And today I'm back to work. But yeah, so I had good rest. That's probably why I'm a crazy girl. All right, next we're going to talk about this set. Look how beautiful this is. So we have the creamer. That says 99 cents, but they gave me the whole set, the pieces I'm going to show you, I think for $3.99. This is $1.99. That's the sugar bowl. I don't see any damage. And it's just the raised paint, but it's not especially, you know, high end or whatever. So I got the sugar, the creamer, 2 teacups. That's what that looks like. More of those seeds dropping out. And okay, so 2 teacups and 1, 2, 3, 4. Somehow I wound up with 4 plates. I'll sell it together as a set. So I thought these were really good. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I paid $3.99 for all of it collectively. I have no idea what any of this stuff is going to bring. I was just having a good time throwing things in my cart and saying, yeah, I'll take those. Okay, next up. We'll get the gold cups out of the way. Next up, I like these. They're a little too small. If these were bigger, I'd probably keep them for myself. Fish cups. So there are 2. I got 4 of them all together. I think they all have the same fish. They do. And who makes this? Shields Tavern, Williamsburg, Virginia. So I guess a company made this for Shields Tavern. Unless, you know, it says Shields Tavern TM, so it's trademarked. So would they be making their own? I don't think that's a pottery house. I don't know what it is. I'll Google it, or if you want to Google it, let me know what it is. But 4 fish cups, $3. It's less than $1 a cup. I think these are really nice. I really like the aesthetic, and I like the blue. I always like the blue on the white. I picked up this big green glass bowl. So glad, are we all glad that I stopped picking up glass? I have never picked up a lot of glass. Now I do have 1 shelf of it downstairs. As a general rule, which I always break the rule, I don't gravitate towards glass. Glass is just not my thing, but lately I've been picking up some of it and I said yes to this. I have yet to buy a black light. I don't know what the disconnect is. Oh, you know what I did buy? I did buy a GoPro 7. I got the chest harness, the extra batteries, the cards. The only thing I forgot was the gimbal, the stick. I don't know, I got off track of the glass. That went quick. So I need to buy a black light to be able to tell if it's uranium glass. The way you tell green glass if it glows, you get a black light. And I was thinking maybe this one glows. It's kind of like a coin pattern. These are indented though. See, that's like a thumbprint or a coin pattern. Really pretty. I have to clean it up, it's filthy. And I think I paid $1.99 for this, so I thought somebody might want it. I don't know a lot about glass, but unless you find rare, high-end, really nicely branded glass, I think generally across the board, the majority of glass, I'm going to get a lot of bad feedback for this, or a lot of bad comments, generally you're not going to make a lot of money on it. I think that's my disconnect. You know, are there pieces of glass that bring, you know, $5,000? Absolutely. But glass for me is a hard thing to learn. So I'm just picking up the few pieces that I enjoy looking at and that I think somebody's going to want. That's what I'm basing this on. All right. We have a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to keep going today. I figured the camera's running, the battery's charged. It's night, so this might come out as a really dark video, but I'm just doing the best I can. A teapot, a little silver teapot. I really liked this. I like this aesthetic here. Now here's the thing. I'm not sure what's going on the top. See the top there? What's happening there, guys? So I thought that somebody just put this plastic disc on as a washer because I think this is missing a piece. So we take the washer off, and when you put the screw back in, it leaves a space. It doesn't close down all the way. So I'm not sure if that is the original washer or piece and there was more to it that cracked because the plastic was old. That could be. I'm just dropping things all over. Hang on. All right. But I really liked it. Will it sell? It might take forever. I'll probably price this quite low because I don't think there is, let me just get this back on while we're talking. I don't think there's a branding on it at all. All right, let's see. The only sticker it has is Goodwill. I paid $5 for it. You know, it's very shiny inside. Wouldn't that be nice if I took the sticker off and this was like silver? That happened one time in Goodwill. Did you guys see my video where I found treasure? I was walking in Goodwill and there was just a baggie of silver cups. Somehow right away I knew they were silver. And I just picked them up in a hot second and put them in my cart and just felt like a thief just taking them because what did they want for them? They wanted like some ridiculously low price, like $2.99 for the whole bag. I was like, yes, please. And I wound up making, oh, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm going to say $300 off of them. So I was kind of hoping that this would be, oh, this is marked. Yay, we like when things are marked, even if they're a big womp womp. I want everything to be marked. Oh, this has a horse on it. Okay, out comes the magnifying glass. Let's see. I still can't read it, but it has, you know what? It looks like it's made in India. It looks like it might be a different language. Get all this sticky off so I can see what we are looking at. All right, what does that say? It says something in another language. I could do a Google image, but I won't do that right now. But so I said yes to it. I'm not sure why. Okay, I will do a couple more of the vintage pieces, and then at the end I'm going to show you a Disney lot that I picked up. Okay, so the next thing that I picked up, Snow Collection Cristalino, exclusively for Cristalino. So can you guess what's in the box? Okay, I'll wait a second. Try to take a guess. What do you think is in this box? I paid $5 for it. Let's play a game. What's in the box? Okay, so Snow Collection, there's a hint, exclusively for Cristalino. Do you see the little hint right there? They're glasses. Look how good these are. I like that the box has the satin lining. They're shot glasses, brand new. Look how pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Can you see that? I'm going to put my hand behind it. Let me put these down. So that is what they look like. A frosted bottom with an etched, beautifully etched. And they say something. They say Brands Bohemia hand cut. They are hand cut crystal. I'm pretty sure they're crystal because they're very heavy. Hand cut crystal shot glasses. Beautiful, beautiful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 glasses. I'm going to wash them and put them in the original, put them back in the box, and hopefully they will sell around Christmas time. I think this would be a beautiful gift. I'm pretty sure these are vintage just from the way the box looks. A lot of times if you find a box and it is the correct box to the product, I judge age. Let me back up and say I start to judge the age of something by the age of the box, because to me you can't fake age on cardboard. It's either aged or it's not. It's not like you can take dirt or dust and rub it on a new box and make it successfully look old. That's just my thought on it, but I said yes to this for $5. All right, I bought a lamp. It's a little lamp though. That's what I'm telling myself. I bought this lamp. Somehow I thought this was really, really good. I liked this. Now, this could be vintage or it could be not vintage, could be more modern. I paid $5 for it. It's a hurricane lamp. I think, does it have, it has its cloth wick and it has some sort of initial signature. So what do we think that is? Let's see. SS? I'm guessing that's what it is. So if anybody out there in YouTube land, any of my followers recognize that signature, I'd love to hear. It's pottery, it's clay, but I thought this was really good. I really like the bulbous shape of the shade. And yeah, really, I imagine this holds oil. I imagine it's an oil lamp or propane. What else do they, kerosene, right? Do they put kerosene in lamps? So lamp knowledgeable. We got a bunch of stuff. Oh, this is fun. Look at this fun thing. This is a vintage cake topper, the Reluctant Bride. So I thought that was fun. Now these are really prolific on eBay, and this won't bring a lot, but did you see that bus go by? Yeah, but I thought it was good. I paid $5, which was a little high for this, but I don't know. I thought it was really sweet, and I threw it in my cart. Just saying. Okay, I put my camera on pause and it let me know that my video exceeded the length of what I was allowed, so it split it into 2. I have a lot more stuff down here. I don't know how long a video you guys want, but the next item I'm going to do, a group of items, I kind of bought collectively. They came out and I said yes to these right away. They are blown glass Mickey ornaments. Is this just Mickey? Disney. So it's got Goofy and Pluto and Daisy and Minnie and Mickey and Donald. All of them, all of the team together. I thought these were great. So I bought these. I'm going to show them to you all at once. I believe I paid $2 for those. I'd have to look back at my receipt. This is a Mickey collection. These are all Christmas ornaments. Does it have a date? Okay, so it originally went for $30. I'm looking for the date. The Disney Store Incorporated. Do not see a date, but that's what those look like. These are all brand new, old stock. I also got Mickey Christmas lights. They all light up. You plug them in, and Mickey lights up. I'm still looking for a date. I like when the boxes have dates, so I have some kind of idea. I don't imagine, I'm going to guess these are probably at least 2000. I don't think they're even 90s. This one's got a sticker. It looks like it might have been bought. Santa Mickey House. Oh, I'm sorry, Santa Mickey Mouse. I should put my glasses on. Christmas light covers. Okay. Bloomingdale, Illinois, 2008. Okay, so they are not vintage at all. And I feel like I bought one more Disney thing. Well, up here it is. It's a single ornament. All right, so he was $4, and I believe I paid, let me just see what this one said, if there's a Goodwill sticker, $7 for the lights, and I believe I paid $2 or $3 for the blown glass ornaments. So collectively, what is that, under 20? And I'm expecting those to do quite well. Now, I was going to lot it all together, but I have second-guessed myself. I think I'm going to sell it all separately and do it that way. Sometimes if I get stuff like this, I'll put it in a big lot and I'll just run an auction and let it go and let people kind of fight it out. And sometimes people will bid it up a little bit. But at this point, I'll probably just list all of those separately. I bought this plaque. Now, if you saw this, don't buy stuff like this. This was just me saying, okay, I want that. This I paid $4 for. It has like a spray painted gold back with just a cord stapled on. I don't know who's going to want this, but it's easy enough to ship. $4. Can I turn 4 into 20? Probably. Might take a couple of months, but it doesn't bother me. Okay, I found this tapestry hanging light cone bohemian sparkle lampshade. I'm sure there's a proper name to this, but I'll have to research it to find out what that is. And you can always wear it as a hat and go, oh, you can't balance it. All right, now I'm just getting crazy. One more item, and it's not shoes. I have no shoes to show you. Big fail. Anyway, the last item I'm going to show is Department 56 Ford Snow Village. What is this called? Department 56 Uptown Motors Ford. Set of 3. And I opened it. It's in great condition. I paid, that price sticker, I paid $6.99. So I paid $7 for it. Department 56 for me is a hit and miss. A while back I did quite a bit of it, probably when I was on Long Island, so that's over 5 years ago. And if they are packaged in their original styrofoam, I will go ahead and pick them up. Most of them I run a comp. If it's not like over $50, I don't bother with them, but I think this one will bring at least 60. All right, that is my video, my crazy video for tonight. It's Black Friday. I stayed home. It was great staying home. There have been many years where I am out in the stores. I have done Best Buy, you know, waiting for the doors to open. I've done it all, but today was really nice. I actually have sweatpants on right now, just hanging out. I am going to get a snack and throw my body on the couch and relax some more. And yeah, that is everything. I just wanted to say a special thank you to everybody who watches my channel and continues to support me in this endeavor, this YouTube crazy endeavor. I appreciate you guys so much, and I really, really am thankful that you guys are so encouraging and you leave me all wonderful comments. You guys are great, so thank you very much. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. That's your job. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you soon. Go out and get what's yours.